Hey tubers, it's Joe, Mr. Fast coming at you. I just wanted to do a video and thank all the healthcare people, all the governors that are doing a great job. Thank them. Thank the healthcare workers. We're at a time in life in America where we can make a really big change. I know the pandemic is really tough to deal with, but sometimes people need something really strong to wake them up. We've come to a lot of realizations with this pandemic. We actually find out who's serious and who isn't. We have governors running states that say they haven't done their job because they're waiting for somebody to tell them. We have other governors who have taken this pandemic royally by the balls and have taken full responsibility. It in reality is not their responsibility whatsoever, but they have taken the responsibility and done everything that they need to do. Kudos to them. I have a hard time with understanding a lot of things in the world, like people that throw balls through hoops and throw strikes and go to Super Bowls making $50 to $100 million a year, and people who are risking their lives now and putting their life on the line for $80 to $125,000 a year. In America, everything's valued by money. How important are you? Of course, you know, these hoop players and sports guys think that they deserve $100 million a year. I guess that's up to the individual. I am not a monetary person. I've always done what I had to do. Money really had no bearing. Just scoop it up and get it done. I just have lost a lot of respect for people that make this kind of money because they're good at one thing, really good at one thing. They have this given gift, and they seem to think that the money falls from the sky. They actually, I can't understand it. They don't understand that actors are paid by people that go to see their movies. Sports players are paid by people that pay for tickets and watch sports on TV. All of this comes from the people. And I have one thing to say to them. Your fans are dying. Like, there are a few that step up and do the right thing, but there are others, you know, like that make tennis shoes for $30. They pay some poor sap in China to make their tennis shoes for $30 and sell them for $200 and $300 to people, and that the people are dying and nothing. And I've worked a lot with wealthy, not to say they're all bad, but you have earned the money, people have given it to you, but could you try to do the right thing and take care of the people that have given you their money? I don't think that's a lot to ask. It's like, you know, you got $500 million and you give 100,000 It's like me handing a 20 to a homeless person. I mean, how much does that really do? That homeless never gave me a dime. These are people that are, their kids beg their parents to buy them these $200-300 sneakers. They beg them to take them to the games. And then we have a guy leading our country that tells our kids it's only the flu. Only the flu. So I got to go home and I got to argue with my kid why he can't go out. Well, the president says it's okay. Well, I don't give a damn what the president said. You stay home. And then a week later, he denies the whole thing. After I just went through all this mess with my children. It's like, what does it take? You know, I mean, we need somebody, a leader. We need leaders that are going to lead our country. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't need to be fighting with my children because a leader isn't willing to lead us. And he says, hey, this isn't my responsibility. Well, last time I checked, when you are hired to do a job, when you fight for your whole life to get a leadership position, you're going to do everything that that position calls you to do. I don't understand. And then people stand up for this guy. Like, this is America. We have all kinds of people that are willing to do this job. We don't need a person who picks and chooses what his responsibilities are. And then he puts his whole family in charge of our country. We didn't elect his family. We don't want his kids in our business. We didn't ask for this. Like, wake up, America. Take back our country. I mean, I have children, I have grandchildren that have to live here in the next 100 years. I don't want to see this whole thing go up in smoke because of some moron. I mean, let's work together. Let's get rid of these senators and these House representatives. And believe me, I don't favor any parties. I just want what's right for America. Like, if somebody's doing a bad job, get rid of them. I mean, what the heck? When I hire somebody to come in here and do a job, and they say, well, we don't do that, I say, well, get in your truck and see you later, because I don't need you here. And just the fact that we have a leader that picks and chooses, and then he's more worried about when the NFL is going to get back. I mean, come on. We got people making $100 million that are paid to entertain us. They could get together and have in NBA. They could have 2-on-2 or 3-on-2 right in their own house. They all have, most of them have courts at their house, and they can entertain us. And we get nothing. We get nothing for our money. Think about where you spend your money. Spend it on yourself. Get yourself a nice house, a nice car. That's all I got. That wore me out, but I had to get it out. It's been on my mind. Start losing sleep over something that you have to do, and I just have to do it. So, again, it wasn't meant to be negative. There's a lot of people that are stepping up and really taking care of our country, and I want them to know that they are appreciated. Please, people, reach out. Let these people know that they're doing a great job and they are appreciated. Like I said, many of these people monetarily do not get taken care of. The people working on the viruses, they're not making 100 million. They're doing it because they believe in their hearts. In their hearts, they believe that it's the right thing to do. Monetism has nothing to do with it. They are doing the job because they feel that it's the right thing. Support those people. This is Faust, Mr. Faust coming at you, Joe. Take it or leave it, whatever you guys feel. Like I said, I had to get it out. I had to make a video about it. And I am really thankful for the health workers. I know we have some in the family, and just the way they are being treated is just nonsense. I mean, if they need a test, they should have a test. I mean, I don't want to hear about NBA getting a test that second, and then our healthcare workers that are putting their life on the line, they can't get a test. And then they get fired. And what kind of world do we live in? I mean, come on. Basketball player complains because he's not going to play with no fans. Well, guess what? You make $100 million a year. You make $100 million a year. Can't you do something? Can't you do something but complain? I mean, come on. I mean, I got kids that do less complaining than some of these leaders and athletes. I mean, wake up, America. Choose who you want to lead us. Let's take back our country. I'm Joe, Mr. Faust, and I'm out.